Wednesday night service, Phil was reading, and it was in Psalms 18. But anyway, so I went a little bit lower down, and in verse 32, I don't know, to me this flows with what everybody was saying, but I just read a couple of different scriptures that really stood out to me. And I was going to mention it Wednesday night, but I didn't. But anyways, 32, it is God who arms me with strength and makes my way perfect. 35, you gave me your shield of victory, and your right hand sustains me. 39, you armed me with strength for battle, and you made my adversaries bow at my feet. And I was thinking about that, and what Kristen says is 100% true. Just our focus on Him. He gives us this. This one about you armed me with strength for battle. I mean, it reminds me of what different people are going through, and I have gone through. Except I'm a little prouder than some others. I don't ask for help, Dawn. I appreciate you asking. Because as a family, that's our responsibility to help and pray for one another.
I've been listening to Dawn and Kristen. Been there, done that. You will survive. It's been a busy year for us, as y'all know. And I think about when Matt and I separated, and I moved in with Mom and Dad. And we got ready to go back home after about 6 or 7 months, and Linda Stillinger called me. She said, when you get home, you sweep the enemy out of that house. You take a broom and you physically sweep that entire house. And it was so funny because I had to take a deputy with me, which is, never boring life. And Mom reminded me, she said, Micah, get your broom. I said, okay, so here I was sweeping an empty house. But I'm going to do it because that's, what Linda told me to do. You lay claim to that house. It's like with Dawn and Kristen. Lay claim to what God has given you. It's, like I said, it's been a busy year. When Danny and I got married, I was so thankful. I'm still thankful, don't get me wrong. But it's like Dawn said, life just takes over. Things have changed since we've gotten married. I mean, it's been great. We've had our struggles because I'm having to get used to having a man in the house. And I'm like, yeah, really? And he knows how it is, and he just laughs at me and says, woman, chill. And I've got the children, thinking about them and McKenna and Bubba and everything. And the enemy doesn't just work on you, he works on your children. Kristen, you'll learn this with Daisy. And most parents know this. The enemy will attack you through your children. And he'll make you more even unsure of what you're doing. And I really had a battle with that. And Danny knows, and we talk about it when the kids get in bed at night. We'll go lay in the bed and we'll just lay there talking. We'll talk about our day and we'll talk about everything else. And here a couple of weeks ago, it just seemed like it was multiplying over and over and over again. And I finally just stopped and I said, I'm claiming my house back. And Danny's like, well, you have every right. I said, baby, that's not what I mean. He was thinking, I don't know, cleaning it, whatever, just claiming it back. I said, no, that's not what I mean. I said, this is my house. This is our family. This is where the Lord has put us. And I'm not going to have the enemy coming in here destroying it. You're not going to take away our peace. You're not going to take away our rest. You can try, fight, and knock yourself out. I win. I win. This is what God has given me. This is my claim. This is mine. He promised me this. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be a breeze, and I couldn't have prayed for a better head for my family. Well, there's one over there, but that's Dad. I really couldn't have. I kind of got it anyway. But I read something. This is no joke. I don't have my Bible with me. It's Bobby Scott's Bible. But years ago, when Matt was first committed, we were sitting in the emergency room, and they've always got the Bible in there with you, whatever. And I read this, and I underlined it, and I'm like, I've never forgotten it. But it really didn't hit me until today. I knew it was important. I knew it was the right thing. But this is claiming. Lord, let me get this right. It's Psalms 21. And it says, the King rejoices in your strength, Lord. How great is the joy in the victories you give. You have granted him his heart's desire and have not withheld the request of his lips. You came to greet him with rich blessings and placed a crown of pure gold on his head. He asked you for life, and you gave it to him, length of days forever and ever. Through the victories you gave, his glory is great. You have bestowed on him splendor and majesty. Surely you have granted him unending blessings and made him glad with the joy of your presence. For the king trusts in the Lord. Through his unfailing love of the Most High, he will not be shaken. Your hands will lay hold to all your enemies. Your right hand will seize your foes. When you appear for battle, you will burn them up in a blazing furnace. The Lord will swallow them up in his wrath. His fires will consume them. You will destroy their descendants from the earth, their prosperity from mankind. Though they plot evil against you and devise wicked schemes, they cannot succeed. You will make them turn black when you aim at them with drawn bows. Be exalted in your strength, Lord. We will sing and praise your might. You got to claim it. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a struggle. But you can claim it. You tell the enemy, all right, you want to tell me this? Well, this is what the Lord's going to say, and I'm going to take my house back. Just like you take your mind back. You take your spirit back. The Lord gave you that. He gave you a sound mind and a spirit of rest and peace. You get that broom, you clean your house, and you claim what God has given you.
It's good to see everybody this morning. Just been thinking about this ever since I started coming back to church. Been thinking about getting up here and talking about it a little bit. A lot of people, everybody pretty much knows that I came when I was younger with Aunt Kenny and Uncle Danny and Mike and Danny. And I sat here one morning watching Brother Thomas talk on video, and he was talking about heaven and hell and all that stuff and everything. And like most young adults, pretty hard-headed, had to have my nose stuck in it. I asked the Lord to show me. I want him to show me a difference. Because I mean, the only life I ever known was the life of the Lord. Luckily, I had Aunt Kenny there in my life the whole time for it. Showed us right and wrong and kept a close eye on us. But I left for a pretty good while. And I figured out there is two different worlds. I mean, you can live the one with the Lord in it, or you can live one without. Well, I didn't like the one without. So it eventually took about another 6, 7, 8 years when I finally figured out there was a difference to work up the courage to come back. And I just like to tell everybody thank you for being nice and welcoming me back and my family and just being there with us and helping us through life and sharing everything with us.
Praise the Lord. I wasn't going to get up. I said, Lord, if you want me to get up, let one more person get up. Pickle got up. We've been battling for a long time. It was a couple weeks ago. I didn't want to come to church. And Leon said, you do what you need to do. And him and the children came. And I sat home and I said, no, I'm not going to let the devil beat me down. I'm coming to church. The whole way here, I kept saying, why am I being punished for my past? My sins are coming back to get me. And the whole way here, it just kept me hearing the same things over and over. Then I walk in the church and the first song I hear is, you have been forgiven. And every song after that, and then Phil got up, and it was, you have been forgiven. It was just the same thing over and over again. But every day the devil is just beating me up. I couldn't even get out of bed this past week. Cody says, Mama, are you ever going to get out of the bed? But the Lord's always there. He's always reminded me, I have been forgiven. Yes. And I can always look to him. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a continuous battle, but he's always going to be there for me. I just need the prayers of my church family. Y'all are really all I have, and I need the prayers. I love y'all, and I can't get through any of this without you. My husband's been my rock. He told me yesterday, he's like, the Lord brought this to you, and he's going to get you out of it. You just have to look to him. I just need y'all some prayers, I really do. Thank you.